guys, Veekee James don turn to professional marriage adviser to women after 18 months of marriage, my people. In as much as Veekee James was making sense, because according to her, she said in her marriage that is a year and 6 months, she laughed at herself first. And she continued by saying that even though she know that their mothers and their great grandmothers must have advised and tire, let it not be like it is olden days advice, that she wants to give her own Gen Z's advice, you know. And she started by telling women that no matter how tired you are, when your husband requests for puna, bekus, you need to give it to him without hesitation. Yes, that she understand that there are times when you will be very, very weak, that the last thing you want is anybody to touch you, not to talk of doing krewa with you. That all you need to do is lie down like someone who is lying in state and make the crooked ways straight, open your ekpekus for the man, so that there will be peace. Then another thing she said uh, is that you should value your husband. Don't think that there is a better man out there. Don't think that men that are better than your husband are out there. That you should value what you have. Value your husband. Treat him as the best. That's a good advice. So all these things that Veekee said, they are good advices. But people with their different opinions. A lot of people have a different opinion from what Veekee shared. Some of them came to the comment section, because our type na comment section na be our own part. Anytime you see videos like that, the first place you have to, after listening to her, is to rush to the comment section. And when you get to the comment section, now there you go see the main thing. So some people told Veekee James under the comment section, this marriage will never even reach 2 years. Now they come turn professional advisor to women. Some told her to come back after having like 2 kids in that marriage. Then she will come back and advise the women. Do you know that somehow I agree with that person? Reason is because before you become a professional advisor like Veekee James, at least let your marriage reach like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You see me as I did, so at least my marriage don't reach like 10 years plus. I am a good advisor if you want my advice, because I don't give out my own advice on when people did not ask for. But in this case, let me just say that I should share some here, because I am I had a lot of experience too. So you see, love between husband and wife, it is sweet, very, very sweet. But the moment that children start coming in, if you don't manage your love for your husband and for your wife very well, my dear, you are going to lose in certain areas, because responsibilities have come. See, at this point, the couple tends to share their love between their partner and their children, or the child, So when you want to give us advice, I'm not saying what she said is not good though, but I also agree with those people that say she should come back after having like 2 kids or 3. Then when you are talking, we know that you are talking out of experience. Then there are other people who said, oh, kudos to what she have said. I agree with them too, because all that she said is the truth. But that part where she said, even if you are too tired that you don't need anyone to touch you, I think that place needs to be expatiated. We need to highlight it. We need to say more on it. A man who is reasonable enough, who knows or who have seen how tired that his wife is, shouldn't lay on a woman that lie herself as someone that is lying in state and making the crooked ways straight just for him to have it. No. Men, on the other hand, should be understandable. They should understand their wives. You should know the kind of woman that you married. Then women, don't work yourself too much to the point that you cannot meet up with your husband's needs. These are my own advice as a married and experienced wife too. At least I've been a wife for 10 years plus now, you know. So I am saying that that part of even if you are tired, my mother also told me that no matter what, don't deny your husband your kpekus, don't deny your husband food, because when he start getting it outside, he might find it difficult to come back. But husband, on the other hand, and that is why it is also good to marry a man who is reasonable and who loves you, because if a man loves you, if you are that tired, he will understand, because you guys used to do it when you are not that tired. But you, as a woman, don't work yourself out too much every time you'll be complaining, I am tired, I am tired. It is going to push that man out, you know. So Vicky, on the other hand, a lot of people say that, Vicky is the husband, while the husband is the wife. A lot of people will say a whole lot of things, but as long as that they are happy, that is what matters. And what works for this person might not work for the other person in marriage. You know, there are a lot of things to learn in marriage. When you get married, I think the first 2-3 years, you should take that time learning your partner, learning your husband, or learning your wife. If your marriage did not crack within 4 to 5 years, you thank God. Then you have known within that 4 5 years those things that have worked and those things that have brought problem to you guys. You take those ones that will bring problem aside and embrace those ones that will keep your marriage going. You know, the same thing goes to your husband. Within that 5 years, because you people are not siblings, you did not grow up together, he will also learn a whole lot of things about you. And if he's a man that wants to grow old with you, those ones that always bring problem, they will keep it aside and move on with the good ones. I'm just adding my own advice to Vicky's own. For those of you who are saying that Vicky should come back in 5 years, I think what she's doing is good though. So that when she remember that people say she should come back in 5 years, she will try as much as possible to make sure that her marriage did not crash within that 5 years for her to come back and still tell us that, yes, I said this thing while my marriage was a year and 6 months, and I'm coming back in 5 years to tell you that those things that I learned, they all helped me to grow my marriage. I'm just saying my mind. So Vicky is doing a great job. And for those of you who are calling her the husband and all of that, don't worry. When some of you get married, you will know that even if it means you being the husband for peace to reign in your home, that it is also acceptable. You know, people will say their different opinion now. So guys, tell me what to think about this on the comment section. If Vicky is right or wrong. If you are of the people that said, okay, she should come back in 5 years, or if you are the people that said thanks for sharing, because it's important that you thank her for sharing this important information. For those of you who are still looking up to getting married, it will help you when the time comes, okay? But like I said, a husband should understand when the wife is weak and should hold himself. But the wife should not do it so often so that it will not bring problem to the marriage. That's my own advice. And you guys have to go and tell me thank you on the comment section for this particular advice, because a lot of people are paying for it, okay? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.